Here we are at HorrorHound right now, 2014 in Indianapolis. I have here with me
Jason Hignite.
All right. Tell us a little bit about what you do here.
I kill people. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't do that at all. I'm the director of the film festival portion of the weekend. Organize the horror host events. We're trying to kind of keep alive the whole tradition of horror hosting, you know, and do a lot of writing for the magazine. And yeah, just kind of here as one of the staff, just kind of keeping things flowing too, you know.
Awesome.
So,
how many years have you been doing this
now? I started as a vendor at the first one in 2007.
Okay.
And starting in 2008 on, I've been with HorrorHound, kind of in different capacities. But we officially started doing the film festival about a year and a half ago. We've always screened films. There's never been an official film festival. So, yeah.
Awesome. So, you had a movie screen last night. Am I correct that you were in?
Yeah.
You want to tell us a little bit about that one?
Yeah, wow. Time to Kill. Beautiful little piece of throwback homage to the late 60s, early 70s, kind of grindhouse exploitation road movies. You know, a lot of boobs, a lot of blood. I play the devil, and somehow the director...
You weren't kidding about the killing people part.
No, I was not joking about that. You'll never find the bodies, so I'm really good at it. Yeah, so, and that's really what's fun about it is we get to help other filmmakers promote their stuff, and at the same time we're filmmakers, and
right.
We get to make our stuff and let our fans see what the HorrorHound people are doing, you know, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's some of your favorite parts about like the convention and stuff here? Like you know, is it the celebrities that come in, or is it, you know?
Sure, it's, you know, I think the part that I love the most and what really kind of kept me coming is I grew up a monster kid. I was always having my mom dress me up like a werewolf or a vampire in the middle of July. You know, that wasn't just a Halloween thing for me. And, you know, I started going to Fango conventions back in the day and really enjoyed those, and it was fun, but there was something about the energy at HorrorHound that, you know, when you get someplace, you're surrounded by thousands of other freaks, and you realize yeah. I'm not alone.
Yeah. And
this becomes your family, you know? So I think my favorite part, in all honesty, is being in this place with so many other people who, in many different ways, horror is a very relevant part in their life, you know? So that's a lot of fun. Obviously, meeting with celebrities is a blast. You know, I've had a chance to have one-on-one conversations with Malcolm McDowell, with George Romero, with Elvira, you know, and all these people that growing up, I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? You know, when we had Malcolm McDowell, my favorite stories, we had Malcolm McDowell a couple of years ago. When he arrived, he had a really bad head cold. So I ran and bought him a bottle of Robitussin. And I brought it to his room, and he goes to dig in his wallet to pay me. And I'm like, no. I'm sure there are thousands of people that get to brag to their friends that they bought you a drink. I bought you Robitussin. And I'm owning that one. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, getting a chance to get to know the celebrities and the filmmakers and such, and you know, obviously the vendors that are selling this amazing stuff that I just have to buy because I'm a sucker for this stuff. So I think it's kind of hard for me to carve out like which part's my favorite because all of it kind of gels together into this awesomeness.
That's awesome. I kind of put you on the spot here. What's like the most ridiculous story that you can think of from a year at HorrorHound?
Oh, well, I might have to file through the first 3 to 5 because we're not supposed to talk about those ever again. Wow. Yeah, you're putting me on the spot. Last year we had Linda Hamilton.
Okay.
Linda Hamilton has a legitimate stalker. It's a woman that has shown up at her house, sent her stuff through the mail. Everywhere Linda Hamilton goes, this woman shows up. And she showed up here the last day of the convention, and I was one of the people helping take the celebrities back to the airport. And so we realized the stalker was here. So instead of bringing Linda Hamilton out the front of the hotel, we drove around to the back, put her in my car, And Linda Hamilton got in the front seat next to me and laid her head in my lap so that she could duck down as I drove past. So I'm sitting there kind of cruising all gangster style with my hand on Linda Hamilton's shoulder, and I'm like, you're freaking kidding me right now, man. So,
That's fantastic.
and we get to the airport, and she signs one more picture to me and says, "To my hero." And anyway, that's a really cool one. The Malcolm McDowell story.
Yeah.
But as far as like crazy, just absolute nuts, I've got a bunch, but out of respect, I probably should keep those to myself. I'll tell you offline.
All right, fair point. Fair point.
Okay, so.
Well, hey man, thanks so much for doing this interview with us, man.
Not a problem, not a
A
problem.
lot of fun.
I will end this by saying that, I do what I do at the Film Fest because I am absolutely in love with independent filmmakers, particularly within the genre of independent horror. My opinion, Hollywood's tired. They're done. We're done with prequels, sequels, and remakes. All of the originality that exists in horror right now, for the most part, is coming out of the minds of independent filmmakers, and this stuff is beautiful. So anyone listening to this, watching this, if there are film festivals, horror film festivals, any film festivals near you that particularly focus on independent film, get out there and check it out. You're missing out. So there you go.
Awesome. That was beautifully said. Thanks so much, Jason.
Thank you much. Thank you.
And be sure to tune into HorrorHive, where the blood runs like honey.